Hey everyone, are you investing the right way for your age? Whether you're 18 or 65, your investment strategy should evolve as you grow. Today, I'm breaking down the best investment strategies for every stage of life. What to buy, how to balance risk, and how to build lasting wealth. Stay tuned because this could change your financial future forever. Let's get started. If you're between 18 and 25, you have one major advantage: time. This is the stage where you should take the most risk because you have decades to recover from any losses. So, here's your ultimate strategy. You want about 80 to 90% of your portfolio in stocks. That means investing in growth stocks like Tesla, Nvidia, and Apple, or ETFs like VOO for diversification. Then, allocate 10 to 15% in alternative investments. This could be a small allocation to crypto like Bitcoin or Ethereum, or even start up investing through platforms like AngelList or Republic. The last 5 to 10% should be in cash and bonds, keeping an emergency fund in a high-yield savings account. At this stage, you need to open a Roth IRA and max it out. Your future self will thank you. If your employer offers a 401k, take advantage of it and get that free match. And the best thing you can do is automate your investments in index funds so you can set it and forget it. But tell me, are you investing in crypto or keeping things traditional? Drop a comment below. I want to hear your thoughts. Now, let's talk about the 26 to 35 age group. This is when you start making more money, but you also have more responsibilities. The key here is balancing growth with stability. You should have about 70 to 80% in stocks, focusing on blue-chip companies like Microsoft and Johnson & Johnson, along with dividend ETFs like S, C, H, D, and VYM. About 10 to 15% of your portfolio should be in real estate, whether that's rental properties or REITs like VNQ. And the remaining 10 to 15% should go into bonds and fixed income, something like corporate bonds or treasury bonds for added safety. At this point, it's time to increase your 401k contributions, maybe even max it out. If you're planning for kids, you might want to start a 529 plan. And don't forget to diversify. Mixing stocks, bonds, and real estate helps balance your risk. What's your biggest financial goal before 35? Let me know in the comments. Alright, moving on to 36 to 45. You've likely built some wealth by now, and now it's all about protecting it while still growing. Your portfolio should be around 60 to 70% in stocks, still focusing on blue chip and dividend stocks, but adding more stability with companies like Berkshire Hathaway and PepsiCo. Then, 20 to 25% should be in bonds and fixed income, something like municipal bonds for tax-free income, and 10 to 20% in real estate or alternative investments like real estate crowdfunding through platforms like Fundrise. At this stage, you should be using tax loss harvesting to save money on taxes. It's also time to increase your emergency fund, aiming for 6 to 12 months of expenses saved up. And if you're an accredited investor, private equity or hedge funds could be an option. So, what do you prefer, stocks or real estate? Vote in the poll above. Now let's talk about 46 to 55, the pre-retirement protection phase. At this stage, you should be shifting your focus from growth to wealth preservation. That means 50 to 60% in stocks, keeping dividend stocks for passive income. About 30 to 40% should be in bonds and fixed income, adding Treasury inflation-protected securities, TIPS, for extra stability. The remaining 5 to 10% could go into real estate, cash flow rental properties, or annuities. This is also the time to start Roth conversions before required minimum distributions, or RMDs, kick in. You should be reducing portfolio risk by shifting more into stable bonds and income-generating assets. And if you haven't thought about annuities yet, now's the time to consider them for a guaranteed income stream. Are you planning to retire early, or do you think you'll keep working? Drop a yes or no in the comments. Alright, next up, 56 to 65, retirement prep. Now it's all about stability and withdrawal planning. You want to keep 40 to 50% in stocks, focusing on dividend-paying companies for income. The rest should be in bonds and fixed income, municipal bonds, treasury bonds, and annuities for guaranteed returns. If you own rental properties, now's the time to decide if you want to keep them or maybe sell them and simplify your income sources. At this stage, delaying Social Security until 70 can maximize your benefits. You should also be thinking about how to withdraw your money smartly, using a mix of Roth, taxable, and 401k withdrawals to keep taxes low. And don't forget estate planning. Setting up a trust now can make sure your wealth is transferred smoothly. Are you planning to retire at 65, or do you want to keep working? Let me know in the comments. And finally, what happens after 65? You've made it to retirement, so now it's all about security, income, and leaving a legacy. Your stock allocation should be lower, somewhere around 20 to 40%, keeping dividend-paying stocks for steady income. Most of your portfolio should now be in bonds and fixed income, with laddered bonds, annuities, and stable assets taking up 50 to 60%. And a small 5 to 10% can go into alternative investments like estate planning tools, charitable giving, or trusts. One of the biggest mistakes retirees make is not planning for RMDs. You need to use those distributions efficiently to avoid unnecessary taxes. You could also consider a qualified longevity annuity contract, or QLAC, which helps delay taxes on some retirement accounts. And if leaving a legacy is important to you, setting up a charitable remainder trust is a great way to transfer wealth while getting tax benefits. So tell me, how do you want to leave your legacy? Comment below with your thoughts. Alright, we just covered investment strategies for every stage of life. Whether you're just starting or nearing retirement, there's a game plan for you. If this was helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more money tips. And don't forget, drop a comment with your age group and your biggest financial goal. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.